Seems like it never me was saving you moments. Hell, for me, what do you do when you feel like can't get care? Or will you just stand? I think that's okay. Just Divine Rise and Divine Rise. I can't see who that is yet, but Divine Riser. Can you hear this music? Knowledge. Welcome, Knowledge. Welcome, Knowledge. Welcome, 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 Divine Beings. We're going to get started. Okay. See, oh man, I didn't stop it, did I? Okay. You know, TikTok doesn't allow music to be played, but I need to get started. So I have to listen to something. So I decided to put it through an earbud. Welcome, Divine Beings. We're going to get started in just a minute. We're going to be talking about this later in just a minute. Hang on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, have a seat. We'll be getting started in just a minute. Today we're going to be talking about rooted in abundance, the root chakra. Oh, you have a selenite knife? You said crystal selenite knife? All right. Let's get started. Hold on, where we at? All right, let me stop that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Divine Beings. Welcome to the Conscious Collective. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to get started in just 1 second. Come in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable, and we're going to make this happen in 1 second. We have an important talk today. I think, Nicole, welcome, Nicole. I truly believe all the talks I give are important. I got your videos, Nicole. I got your videos. Oh, okay. A Buddha statue. So you're like a knowledge. You like more of a what is the name for people who respect all religions? Omnis. I think it's called being an omnis. You respect all religion. You believe truth is in everything, but not all religions have all the truth. Why am I getting the feedback? There we go. So today we're going to be talking about rooted in abundance, the root chakra. Please come in, have a seat, show the love, tap the screen. Divine rising, Joshua. Divine rising. You said it was in the backyard. It's coming close. You know what they say, Nicole? If Muhammad won't come to the mountain has to come to Muhammad. You know. So I have to give my disclaimer. Divine Rising. Thank you, Nicole. Give my disclaimer. On this live, we talk about chakras. We talk about raising energy. We talk about clearing traumas to get to our highest selves. All right. Lady Chanel, I hope you can hang around. I got a question for you really quickly. If you're not interested in chakras, if you're not interested in vibrations, if you're not interested in spirituality, there are other apps or other lives that are open to you to pursue. You should take this opportunity to go watch somebody eat a crab bowl or someone tell you about their day. We're going to try to give out information on how people can go about raising their chakras or clearing their chakras and raising their vibration so they can live their bestest life. All right. Lady Chanel, did you ask me about a bowl burning ceremony? Did you ask me about a bowl burning ceremony? Well, that's what they do, Queen Diva. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. If you want to, did you do it, Lady Chanel? Did you do the the bowl burning ceremony? Did you do it? This app is so restrictive. That's what they do, Queen Diva. It's very fascinating. You can watch them eat a crab bowl. It's very fascinating. Okay. Well, did it work? Lady Chanel and Queen Divine Rising, Lakeisha. Lakeisha, did you get my email? I'm doing a lot of housekeeping right now. Let's set the space. I'm saging. What is a bowl burning? It's a way of releasing someone, Susie Q. I know you didn't do it, lady. I thought you said you did it, Lady Chanel. You're going to do it. It's a Freestyle Friday. Nicole. I try to stay on message. I really do. If you guys are not familiar with saging, you should sage yourself often. You should sage your spaces, sage your partner. If you fall out for the sage, you're the negative energy. If someone doesn't like the sage, I don't like that sage, then they are the negative energy. All right. So a burning bowl is a practice. That's a good sign. Is where we release things that no longer serve our highest good. A lot of times we have to use tools to do our work, to get into good spaces. It's not enough sometimes to say, I'm done with that person. Sometimes you have to take more pronounced measurements. And I'm going to explain this later. But a burning bowl is one way to release things that don't serve our highest good, especially relationships. It's a process where you write down what you want to release, and then you burn it and release it. That's the short version. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We're going to get started. Divine Rising, welcome to the Conscious Collective. This is the Conscious Collective. Is off only for those who are interested in raising their vibration and maybe doing a little work on themselves. Okay, there are other places you can be. I appreciate you being here with me. We are going to start with our chakra prayer. And we got a lot of things that we're going to go over today. I sometimes call this Freestyle Friday because I tend to go into a lot of different areas, but I'm going to try to get this message out. We're talking about the rooted in abundance, the root chakra and financial security. We're talking about rooted in abundance. There's a kit that's offered for that. We'll talk about that later. This is red jasper. We'll talk about that later. All right, but we're talking about rooted in abundance. We're going to do our chakra prayer. You can either hold your hands up or place them down. If you want grounding and security, place them down. If you want your hands, if you want to receive more divine guidance, place them up. Okay, you can switch them as we go through it. You can listen along. If you want to see this prayer, it is on my Patreon page. It's free and open. You can copy it, paste it. You can take it as your own and start your own channel, as a lot of people do. Divine source, I come to you with an open heart and a humble spirit, seeking your divine light and love to flow through me. I ask for your guidance and support as I align my chakras, embracing my true essence. Ground my root chakra in the earth's energy, providing me with stability and security. Help me release any fears or doubts so I may feel safe and connected to my body and this plane of existence. Strengthen my sacral chakra to embrace my creativity and passion. May I honor my desires and experience joy in my emotions. Empower my solar plex chakra with divine radiant light, igniting my personal power and confidence. Help me to stand strong in my truth and take action with courage, believing in my abilities. Open my heart chakra, filling it with unconditional love and compassion. Help me to love myself and others deeply, releasing any pain or resentment that blocks my capacity to connect. Clear and strengthen my throat chakra. Allow me to express my truth with clarity and grace. Guide me to speak authentically and listen deeply, fostering meaningful communications in all my relationships. Illuminate my third eye chakra with divine wisdom, granting me insights and clarity. Help me to trust my intuition and see beyond illusion, connecting me to the higher truths of the universe. Open my crown chakra to receive your divine guidance and enlightenment, connecting with the divine source of all things and my higher self, embracing the oneness of all that is. May all experience my love and light as I align my chakras and allow divine flow to guide me in this earthly journey, embodying my true self in every moment. That is our chakra prayer. It is for those who are interested in doing some chakra work, but have not invested in themselves to the point where they know how important it is. That is a little something, something. That's just a little something, something to get you started on your day. That we also going to move into a tapping session. That is on my, Lady Chanel, it is on my Patreon page. You can go there. It is free. You can go there and copy that, copy and paste it, and have it with you and try to do that on a daily basis. All right. I appreciate you asking. It is already out there for you guys. It is something that I worked in tandem with Divine Source. There's nothing more important to me than helping you reach your higher self. It is my mandate and my mission and my purpose to get you to reach your higher self. That is your mandate, your purpose in this journey, what we call life. You may believe other things, and you're free to believe whatever you want to believe, whatever gets you through your day, whatever helps you deal with your trauma, your life, your situation. You are free to do that. I'm not saying I have all the answers. I am saying I've been given a path to show. Come take this walk with me. Journey with me for a little while, just for a little while, and see if it doesn't work for you. Okay? See if this doesn't work for you. It doesn't hurt to try it. It doesn't hurt to try it. You've been giving them churches 30, 40 years, and you still no better off. Give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes, okay? All right? Just give me a few minutes and see if it works for you, all right? That's all I ask. I appreciate those that are part of this and allowing me to share some things with you. We're going to move into our chakra tapping. We do an EFT session. Again, this is for those. I want to give a little preview of how important this is. If you have not invested in yourself to really do your chakra work and to clear your trauma, some of us are comfortable with our pain. I get calls about what I should do. I'm not calling no names. And when I give people suggestions on what they should do, I ask them, have they done it? And they say, no, they haven't. It doesn't work unless you work it. Thank you. It doesn't work unless you work it, people. I know we have been taught to give it over to Jesus, to give it over to Jesus. You know, I'm asking you to do a couple of things. Just do a couple of things, a couple of small things, just a couple of small things, and see if it works for you. If you want to release somebody, see, I have a selenite knife. We're going to talk about this selenite knife, right? We have the selenite knife, right? Selenite is good for cutting cords, breaking energy connections. I have people that come to me and said, I would like to break a connection with somebody, Baba. Okay, we can do that. We can do that, all right? I would like to break a connection with somebody, Baba. And then just as I pulled the knife out, you think I pulled the blade out. You think I was oh, hold on. I don't want to lose that connection. I want to still be friends. I want to still be. It doesn't work unless you're in agreement with me. It doesn't work unless you're in agreement with me. So I stopped doing it. All right. Because you don't want to let it go. You don't want to let it go. You always release things with love. You live in love. Love is not about releasing things. Love is a journey. Love is a journey. Love is a journey. That person is a lesson on that journey. That person was your lesson on that journey. Okay. Love is a journey. All right. Lee, that person was just a lesson on that journey. When you love that person beyond what they have done, you have raised your vibration. But when I whip this out, people get scared. They get scared. They get scared because they don't want to. People are happy in their pain. I've come to realize that people are very content in being discontent. They're very content in being discontent. Okay? I only offer tools. You have to use them. You have to do it. All right? They're scared to go. They're scared to grow. Scared to grow. You know? Well, those lower chakras are very powerful. They're very powerful. And I get how people get stuck in those. Those are what root us in our existence. And so we're going to talk about it rooted in abundance. We're going to try to redirect all that energy and try to get you to a place of abundance through your root chakra. Because we're headed for hard times. We are headed for hard times, people. But it's all part of the divine's plan. We think we're doing something. We're working right into the plan. People are mad. Some people are excited. Saying, okay. It's all going to be difficult for everyone involved. Because if you are aligned and you're a higher being and you have apathy towards each other, you don't want to see anyone hurt. You don't want to see anyone struggling. You don't want to see people hungry. This is why I do not believe in the Christian version of. Okay, Chanel, got you. I hope you, Chanel. I love you, Chanel. I hope you do it and wear it and let it do its thing, baby. Let it do its thing. Okay? It's going to work if you allow it to. Let it do its thing. It's going to get you to your highest possible place. I don't know if she's still in here. She just sent me a text. All right? I don't believe in the Christian belief of heaven and hell. All right? I don't believe, I love you. I don't believe in the Christian version of heaven and hell. Because say you are good enough. You are higher enough in your consciousness, in your love to get to this loving God. To this loving God. You have made it. You have walked through it. All you're going to do is walk around all day long. All right? You made it. You won the lottery. All right? This is it. Forever and forever. Which is crazy knowledge that this is it forever and ever. Like, God damn, send me back. I want a little bit more drama. I'm tired up here. But okay, say you made it. You won the lottery, right? And they say in your teachings, in your religious, spiritual teaching, that you can see hell, that you can see hell from heaven. Would you, as a divine being, be looking at these people suffering and say, told you to get your A right? Told you to get your A right. Now look at you now. You're looking all burnt up and silly now. You're looking all burnt up and silly now. Or would you say, God, let's give them another chance. Let's help them out. I cannot stand to see a fellow being suffering. Is there any way that we can help them out? Would you be smug in your righteousness? Okay, but you stating the obvious. Would you be smug in your righteousness? Or would you be compassionate when you see people suffering? Think about it. Think about it. Okay? Thank you for following. Let's do a little tapping before a lot of you guys jet out of here. I know a lot of you are busy and doing things. I appreciate you rocking with me. You can see a replay this on my YouTube channel. I reload these up on my YouTube channel. I want to thank everyone who's subscribing. We're almost there. You have to reach a certain numbers to do a lot of other things on YouTube. And a lot of you guys have been helping me get to that point. And I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, please go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. You see a replay of this talk that I'm giving now. A lot of people listen to it later on. And there's some valuable information. There's some valuable information, something that may work with you. You know, I think it's worth the listening. Netspin, you look like you're an AI. Don't get yourself blocked. Don't get yourself blocked, Netspin. Okay? Okay? You want more people like me, Melissa? Hang on for a minute, Melissa, before you confirm that. You might say we need less people like me. Okay? Hang on for a minute. Hang on. All right? I want you to go to the YouTube channel. All right? I appreciate everyone's there. Well, I appreciate it. Let's pay attention. Let's pay attention. We're going to share knowledge here. We're going to pay. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, it's early. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. All right. Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and then you can see the whole replay when you can't listen to it. Who's an NPC? Who's an NPC? For real? I don't know. Be careful, y'all. I have a moderator. I have a moderator who is crazy. I have a moderator who is looking. Okay, we're gonna respect each other in our journeys. We're gonna respect each other in our journeys. We have enough division going on. All right, let's respect each other in our journeys. No one is doing any better than anyone else. We're all on different places in our journey. Let's do our root chakra. Maybe that's to clear out some of the energy. Let's do our root chakra balancing, okay? We're going to do a tapping, EFT. Okay, we're going to do a tapping. All right, EFT tapping, right? Please participate. Maybe that'll clear your energy for a minute. EFT is called Emotional Freedom Technique. You usually tap on the meridian lines. We tap on our chakras to break up the energy. We tap on our chakra to break up the energy. We're going to start with our root chakra. Just repeat after me or listen. You can bounce on your root chakra to shake it up. Shake it up, all right? You know, I had a thought about the sacral chakra and why men should dance. Why men should dance to release that energy in that sacral chakra. You know, I think more men should dance, even if you are like me and Mr. can't find the beat. Mr. can't buy a beat. I think men should dance more to kind of release that energy. You know, women are great at releasing that energy. I think men should get out there, you know, and make fools of themselves, you know, because it doesn't matter what people think of you. If you don't care what people think, a lot of you profess to say, I don't care what people think, Baba, then get out on the dance floor, bro. Get out on the dance floor and dance like no one is looking. Because after a while, no one's going to be looking at you. If you like me, you're going to dance so bad, you're going to get a work in progress. You're going to get a message from me. I need to talk to you about these gifts. I appreciate them, but I'm going to talk to you about them, all right? If you're like me and you dance so bad, people are going to stop looking at you because you're throwing them off. If you dance like me, all right, and you dance so bad, people are going to not look at you, right? Because you throwing them off. You like, what, what beat, what beat is that brother on? Okay. They going to just, let me focus. Let me focus here on what I'm doing because he's a whole hot mess over there. He's a whole hot mess over there, all right? I was watching this guy dance on the floor one day. I was watching him dance, right? And he thought he was killing it. He was with a woman dance, and he actually pushed her back. He pushed her back because he needed room. Like, you're doing too much, bro. He pushed her back, and he said, I need more space. Okay? You need to go step back a minute. Okay? Because I'm about to kill it. I'm about to kill it. And that is important. Movement is important in grounding yourself. So you should dance more. All right. It's going to ground you, make you feel more confident. So this is about that root chakra being stuck. All right. So you should dance more. And that's part of your development. As you raise your consciousness, you start to realize that you are perfect the way you are. You are perfect the way you are. So before we go too far, we got a lot to talk about. Rooted in abundance. All right. Thank you for tapping in. Please share this live. Send it to somebody that needs to be better in their life. If you need to send it to yourself, listen to it later. All right. Send it to somebody that needs to be better in their life. Okay. Tap on the screen. Share the love, people. Share the love. Right. So we're going to start bouncing. Bounce. Bounce. And we're going to say, I am connected with the energy of Mother Earth. My body, mind, and spirit are grounded, centered, and pure. I am connected with the energy of Mother Earth. My body, mind, and spirit are grounded, centered, and pure. We're going to move to tapping on that sacral chakra right below the navel. Well, you don't seem to be listening because you're asking questions. Listening is about listening. Sacral chakra. I love all dimensions of myself. I delight in weaving the creative tapestry that is my life. I'm right in the middle of showing you how to improve, and you ask how to improve. Let's tap on the sacral chakra and say, I love all dimensions of myself. I delight in weaving the creative tapestry that is my life. All right. Let's move to the solar plexus chakra, and we're going to tap gently on the solar plexus chakra. All right. And we're going to say, my will and divine will are one. I am connected to the abundant flow of the universe. I easily attract my dreams. My will and divine will are one. I am connected to the abundant flow of the universe. I easily attract my dreams. We move into that heart chakra. We're gently tapping using EFT, breaking up that energy, and say, my heart is open to receiving the energy of love. I radiate this essence. I walk my path with ease and grace. My heart is open to receiving the energy of love. I radiate this essence. I walk my path with ease and grace. Let's move to our throat chakra. We're going to tap gently on our throat chakra. This is EFT, breaking up that energy. I am aligned with my highest truth. I communicate this with love and honor. My words echo softly within the universe. I am aligned with my highest truth. I communicate this with love and honor. My words echo softly within the universe. Let's move to our third eye chakra. We're going to be tapping on our third eye chakra and say, my mind is open to new visions. I expand my awareness through my higher self. My mind is open to new vision. I expand my awareness through my higher self. Let's finish with tapping on that crown chakra. This is EFT. All we're doing is gently breaking up the energy that's blocking us from being our highest selves, okay? I am connected to the divine source of the universe. I am light. I trust. I am connected to the divine source of the universe. I am light. I trust. Okay? That was EFT techniques and breaking up your energy. Where do these energy blockages come from? They come from trauma and situations that we experience in our life. We hold that energy, and it can prevent our seeds of potential from growing, from us being our highest, most divine self, connecting to the true source of all things. Is because we are blocked. We are blocked. If you came across this page, it's probably something you need to hear. If you came across this page, it's probably something you need to hear. Let's go over one of my show and tells is my selenite knife. I use this in spiritual practices to cut cords. All right, what are cords? What are energetic cords? Energetic cords are everywhere and everything. They are things that are attached to us when we experience them in this reality. We're all energy. Everything, energy attracts energy. Sometimes that energy doesn't serve your highest good. Sometimes you can get into a relationship or a situation and you cannot shake it. You cannot, you know it's not good for you. It is toxic to you. It's not helping you. So sometimes you come to people like me and you ask for help. I whip out the old selenite knife and I get ready to do my work. And you say, hold on. I kind of like this pain. I kind of like this hurt. I kind of like this situation I'm in. So can you just cut it a little bit? Can you do, something that doesn't make it permanent? I put my knife back up and I said, love and lighten your journey. But I wanted to show you guys all the things I've collected over the time on my spiritual journey, just as a way of just communicating, how I am drawn to things that are spiritual. And maybe you have done some things. I think Magic, Wisdom mentioned he collects things often as part of his spiritual journey. You should always try to explore spirituality. Go to that's drawing to you. That's what attracts you, because there may be something in there for you. Okay. So let's get into our talk. But I got a story really quick. Really quick. And I'm trying to decide which way I should start this story. Does anyone know Evander Holyfield? Does anyone know Evander Holyfield? A boxer. He was a boxer, okay? All right. Through his career, he made $230 million. He made $230 million through his career. Evander Holyfield is worth only $1 million. Well, you may not like this story, Andrew. He made $230 million. He is currently only worth $1 million. Okay? I don't know what he did with a lot of the money, but I know he gave $20 million to Pastor Clefo Dollar. Pastor Clefo Dollar is a very prominent pastor here in Atlanta. Evander Holyfield used to own the house that is owned by, who knows who owns the house now? It's called Promised Land. It's not too far from me. It's about 10 minutes away from me right now. It's the rapper owns it now. What is his name? What's the rapper? I keep forgetting his name. He has a beard, big black guy. He owns it. He bought it on foreclosure. Evander Holyfield lost that house. Rick Ross, yes. Rick Ross owns the house not too far from me, and he bought the house in foreclosure. Evander Holyfield gave Clefo Dollar $20 million. What does it have to do with anything besides being foolish? What does it have to do with anything about being foolish, right? I'm here to tell you today that these pastors, these ministers will exploit your weaknesses, will take advantage of your weakness, okay? And use you and abuse you. They will see your trauma. And instead of trying to help you heal that trauma, they will take advantage of it. Religions and churches are the worst thing on the planet. Okay? We flock to them. We're taught that all this system is going away. Everything is about to crumble. Everything, your churches, your political, your schools, all of it's going away to build a new world. But that's neither here or there. All right? My point is that a lot of people will see your weaknesses and your trauma and exploit them. That goes for the so-called minister. Why would you give anybody named Klepto Dollar anything? That is a pimp red flag, people. I've been in the streets. I know a lot of brothers with street names. Klepto Dollar, Bishop Don Juan, Master Magic Mike. Okay? Why would you give anybody named Klepto Dollar a dollar? But Klepto Dollar is very prominent here in Atlanta. We love our pain. So he gave this man $20 million. He's worth only $1 million after a career of earning $230 million. What does that have to do with being rooted in your chakras? Your chakra, rooted in your chakra. And every one of your chakras are the seeds of potential, of things that you can achieve, of greatness for you. They are seeds in your chakra. Your chakra is an energetic wheel that spins. It spins because of divine energy flowing into you and earth, the energy from earth flowing, causing that wheel to spin in you. It's an energetic wheel. You hold your trauma, your experiences in that wheel. The lower chakras are very important in establishing your presence here. You need to eat. You need shelter. You need clothes, okay? Those chakras fuel that. This is why we have our potential. One of the things about the root chakra, it is good in defense. When you get into a fighter stance, you want to be secure. That's the physical part of it. Mentally, you want to be secure. The root chakra is responsible for your security. Evander Holyfield had the opportunity to allow that root chakra seeds to grow and be able to throw them things. To throw them things on another level. That comes from your root chakra. Okay? That comes from your root chakra, being able to defend yourself. Yeah, we're going to get into it, Andrew. We're going to get into it, okay? All right? Being able to defend yourself, protecting yourself is crucial to your being here. All this, slap and turn your cheek 1,000 times is against your root chakra. You have a right to be here. You have a right to defend yourself. That is built in you. Okay. But when you overfeed any chakra, right, it becomes unbalanced. When that chakra is too strong, it leads to fear, paranoia, and defensiveness. So you went from being able to defend yourself to defensiveness. Everything is a threat to you. Everything is a threat to you. Okay? Pastor Klepto Dollar saw the weakness in his root chakra. He may not have explained it like that, but I'm going to explain it to you. He saw the weakness in his root chakra. The root chakra got him to where he made $230 million. But when someone sees that root chakra is over opened, fed too much, where you are scared and paranoid and defensive, they can take advantage of that. Please listen to me, people. Please listen to me. He may not say, oh, I saw his root chakra was too open. He saw vulnerability in that man. He's not a spiritual man. He's a religious man. Please do not confuse spirituality with religion. Religion corrupts spirituality, people. Religion corrupts spirituality. Spirituality is real. Dogmatic, what you have to do what I say, this is the way, is a corruption of spirituality. There is not one way. to divine source. There are many ways that are made for you. Your pain is not my pain. I don't know your trauma. I cannot give you one answer to you. A lot of people come to me and they want one answer. Well, what should I do? Do the work. Do the work. Work all through your chakras and you'll find where your trauma is at, because the trauma may exist in more than one chakra. The trauma may exist in more than one chakra. So he saw vulnerability in that man of him being scared, timid. And this is the way we have been taught to receive divine source, or God, as you say, as fearful, as being afraid. I am the Lord. Fear me. I don't recognize divine source as that. I don't recognize, God as that. It's all love. It's give me another chance. It's I understand you. I'm going to help you through. I'm going to give you multiple lives so you can work this through. All right? Because you are part of me. You are. Please explain to me. Please explain to me. All right? Yes, Joshua, it is. Please explain to me. We are taught in Christianity that Jews are God's chosen people. I know you guys have heard that. Don't act like you ain't been in a Christian church. You live in a Judeo-Christian society if you're in America. All right? So I know you heard that the Jews are God's chosen people. I am not against Jews. I hope this app allowed me to finish my statement. Okay? But how can a God that makes all people, so your religion teachings tell us, he created all people, have a chosen people? How's that possible? Is he biased? Is he like us? Come on, people. Think about it. Think about it. First you tell me God made all people. Then you tell me he has a chosen person. So when someone sees a weakness in you, they will exploit that. This minister, who's a master, I've been to his church. He is good, y'all. He is good. Okay? I respect the game. Me coming from the game, being out there in the streets, much respect to the game. Okay? If you guys don't understand that, I feel for you. Maybe you all should grow up in the streets. But much respect to the game. He said up there, the game is good. Good. I almost gave my life to Jesus. Knowing what I know, standing on what I stand on, what I know is true. All right? This guy almost had me converted. All right? So don't, hey, I'm telling you, don't respect the game. Respect the game. If anyone can convince someone who can knock you out to give them $20 million, come on, people. You can't slack on that. You can't slack on that. Okay? You can't slack on that. This guy, I can't convince you guys to buy a kit to help you with your chakra. He can convince somebody to give him $20 million. You got to respect that. Much respect. Much respect. Okay? But I'm here to tell you, though, when you are not doing your healing, you are subject to a lot of foolishness. Where my piano, baby? Where my piano? Okay? I have a little side story. We're gonna get into rooted in abundance, the root chakra, and your financial security. I want you guys to really understand this, because you're headed for hard times and your money got to get right. You got to be aligned so you can make it through these hard times. This ain't for everybody. This is not for everybody. All right? So I'm out with a relative. And We drinking. This is when I used to drink and hang out. We drinking, right? And he doesn't have much money. And I my money's always been right no matter what I do. It's always been right. I'm always attracting abundance. I'm always living in prosperity. All right. That's just a mindset I had long before this journey, All right. So as we drinking, and I bought his drink, and he does this in front of me. He does this in front of me. He goes, he said, how much do drinks cost here? I said, they cost about $8. All right. He said, okay. He said, can I have $4? I said, yeah, here's $4, thinking he got the other four, right? Then he does it, he does this again. He said, can I have another $4? I'm like, why didn't you just ask for the $8? Why are you doing all this? Why not just ask for the $8, right? He told me he could not risk me saying no. He could not risk me saying no. So he went through this whole elaborate measure. Okay. When you live in lack, when you live in scarcity, you basically live a lie because you get in defensive mode where you cannot risk people telling you no. So you have to make all these different motions and numbers and things like that to convince them. That's what I'm saying. But some people live in such lack and scarcity, they have to lie to you because they can't risk you saying no. They don't trust you in your answer, so they have to manipulate you. That is for somebody out there. Please take that with you and stop lying to people. So let's get into it. Please tap the screenshot of love. I'm only going to be on for a little while. We're going to talk about the root chakra, how these chakras are important. I gave you the story of Clefo Dollar and my guy Holyfield, and how that block chakra can be used against you. A lot of you guys don't understand that you have the seeds to your potential in you. You're not cultivating them. You're not growing them. And then some of them are too exposed or too open. I like to give a very short example. If your heart is too open, people walk over you. If it's too closed, you don't love people. You don't have empathy. We seek balance. In this journey of this existence, we seek balance. Please listen to what I'm telling you. I'm only here trying to share with you what I know in my own life. Take what resonates. You can leave the rest. Let's talk about the root chakra. The root chakra serves as the foundation of our energy system located at the base of the spine. It is responsible for our sense of security, stability, and connection to the physical world. This is what roots us in the physical world, our root chakra. This chakra is linked to our feelings of safety and abundance we can attract in our lives, particularly when it comes to financial security. The root chakra is also associated with our basic survival needs, including food, shelter, and financial resources. Let's get right to it. This is where we have our finances at, in our root chakra. When this chakra is balanced and functioning, individuals are more likely to feel grounded and secure in their financial circumstances. A strong root chakra allows us to build a solid foundation for our lives, enabling us to pursue opportunities for growth and prosperity without the consent of fear and stability. How many of you guys have children out there, children that are doing well? I am very pleased in my children's lives. I may not be content with all the choices they make, but I am happy in their lives. And you know why? You know why? I gave them security. If you're like me, and a lot of you guys are like me, you give them security. You give them that net. I've told my children, you can do anything. I got you. I got you. You know what I mean? I got you. Take that chance. You don't like that? Do this, do this. I got you. That is the security of the root chakra. This is why your child can do better in life than you do, because you allow that security in their lives. When you are secure and you feel safe, you can take more chances. You can try more things. You can spend the time to figure you out. I know it, Lady Chanel. I know that you allow them to be safe and they can sit there and figure things out. A lot of us had to hit the ground running. If you're part of Gen X and if you grew up like I grew up, I didn't have that security. I had to hit the ground running. I could not make a mistake because a mistake was deadly. And so I could not really get to my highest potential. I had to play it safe. Are you guys hearing me? Come on, Nicole, where you at? I had to play it safe. I had to make the most, cautious decision because I wasn't grounded. The same in our physical world is the same in the spiritual world. You hit it, Joshua, for your survival needs. For your survival needs, you had to play it safe. Well, let me work on that. Let me work with you, Andrew. Come on, man. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm trying to give it to you. I'm trying to give it to you. So a lot of times we see our children blossoming and doing well and happy and content. My son has been more places in the world at his age than I've been at my age. And that ain't because of him. It's because I laid the safety and security for him to pursue himself, get to his highest self in this physical world. The same with your spiritual world. When you're not safe, when your root chakra is not grounded, when you're not secure, you're not going to make take a whole lot of chances. You're not going to try a whole lot of things. You don't feel safe. You don't feel secure. So you're going to be real cautious. You're not going to make no big bets. Come on, people, listen to me. You're not going to make any big bets in your finances or take any chances because you can't risk it. You have to lie to yourself or lie to other people because you don't feel comfortable with taking that chance. This comes from a blockage in your root chakra. That trauma comes from us experiencing something in this physical world that made us feel unsafe and unsecure, and we still hold that energy in our root chakra. So we pass up on opportunities and situations that could better us because we're scared. I have people come in this live and tell me they can't do something because they broke. It's not because they broke. It's because they're scared. Because if you are broke, you are out of alignment anyway. I keep telling you, the natural state of the universe is prosperity and abundance. Look around you. The universe operates in prosperity and abundance and plentifulness. And if you are not living in that life, then you are out of alignment with it. Please tap the screen, show the love. Let's move on. I don't want to belabor the point, but I'm going to belabor the point. When the root chakra is blocked or imbalanced, feelings of insecurity can arise. This can manifest as anxiety about finances, Fear of poverty. Let me stop right there. The homeless problem or the unhoused problem can be solved. We're pretty smart as humans. We can figure things out. They do not want to solve the problem. And I'm going to tell you why. Why governments and people do not want to solve that problem. Because when you see a homeless person or a person who is struggling, it builds fear in you and it keeps you in line. It keeps you in line to doing what they want you to do. You're not going to take a chance and start a business. You're too scared. You saw so-and-so lose their house. You see this guy sleeping on the street. It's a reinforcement to keep you in line, to keep you working on what they want. All right. Nicole, not today, Empress. Divine Rising. So they perpetrate this fear so you can see this to keep you living in fear and insecurity. So you don't take any chance. You have a great ideal in you. And if you put a little effort behind it, it will bring you financial security. But you're too scared to take the chance because you keep seeing other people on the streets, homeless, not having anything. That is a block in your chakra. Affirm is a block in your root chakra. You will we used to have a saying on the street, Nicole just mentioned this, a closed mouth don't get fed. You can't find an opportunity without taking a chance. I'm glad you asked that. Frankincense oil. Frankincense oil allows for inner peace and security. Rub this on your root chakra. This red bracelet allows you to bring more of that red frequency into your root chakra. Jasper increases your feelings of strength and protection. I offer it as a practice for those who want to constantly work on their root chakra. There are other ways you can work on your root chakra. You can listen to the frequency of the root chakra. You can wear red. You can eat red foods. Those strengthen your root chakra. But if you want a consistent effort, a consistent practice of breaking up the energy of the root chakra, please investigate the kit that I am offering. Invest in yourself. Where are we at? Individuals may find themselves in a cycle of financial struggle, which can perpetrate the feelings of inadequacy and fear. To cultivate financial security, it is essential to address and heal the root chakra. If our root chakra is responsible for us being here, if you're not living your bestest life, we pay beyond best life. If you're not living your bestest life, it is due to a blockage in your root chakra. Your root chakra is responsible for your safety and security. It is the energy that gives you a sense of safety that is fundamental for attracting and maintaining financial abundance. When individuals feel secure, they are more likely to take calculated risks that can lead to financial growth. You are living in America for the most part of us. There are always opportunities to get your bag right. There's always an opportunity to go for a promotion. When I used to work in corporate America, I always tried to get the next job. Because I felt if I got that job, I get a better job. When you're comfortable in your security and what you can do for yourself, you're going to always try to get the best for yourself. Let me tell you something about jobs. All right. Let me tell you something about jobs, right? People assume that if you get a higher position, that you're going to have to do more work. Okay. They assume that the higher you go up, the more work you do. That's a lie. That is a lie. The higher you get, the less work you do. You just learn to look busy all the time. Okay. All right. The higher you get in any corporate field, it's going to be the less work you do. I used to always walk around with a clipboard. Exactly. I used to always walk around with a clipboard because it looked like I was busy. I'm giving you guys the game. I used to walk around with a clipboard because I'm writing. Every time I'm writing stuff down. I'm writing nothing down. I'm writing my lunch menu down. Nodding my head, writing stuff down. The higher I got up in corporate America, the less I did. I was going to meetings at least 6 times a day. When they all in them meetings, all the managers and VPs and all of them are in meetings, they discussing having the next meeting. They putting pins and things, and let's come back to that. Let's schedule another meeting to discuss this meeting and discuss our future meeting. I don't know why you don't want to move up. They have taught you the higher you move up, the more responsibility you're going to have and the harder the job going to be. And it's actually the opposite of it. The more you move up, the less you're going to do. And the more money you're going to make. I'm not talking about something I heard. I've been in corporate America. I started at McDonald's when my manager told me, it was Burger King, told me we don't lean, we clean. He said, we don't lean, we clean. I'm like, fuck. You know? I'm mopping the floor one day. I'm mopping the floor one day. And sometimes I can have a resting mean face. You know, I sometimes I can have it. I wasn't particularly unhappy. I was just mopping the floor. And he said, our customers like to see our employees smiling. I think the guy was just screwing with me. He said, our customers like to see, our employees smiling. I gave him that mop. I said, here you go, bro. Here you go. I'm out of here. I was like, I'm out of here, bro. Get out of here with this. All right. You won't leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I don't even want to be here. I know, God, they doing me like that. They doing me like that. They probably restricted it. I mentioned Jew. I think they restricted it for that. All right. But thank you for finding me, Goddess. Thank you for finding me. So I was working like I can't even say half the words here. I was working crazy at that lower level. And as I moved up into different careers and different jobs and different, Denise, welcome. I did less and less work. I had more responsibility, but less accountability. Can we say that together? I had more responsibility the higher I got in my job, but less accountability. It was crazy. It was crazy. So a lot of you guys are not going for those higher positions because you've been told, oh, it's going to be a lot of work. You're not going for those higher positions because you've been told it's going to be a lot of work. In reality, the higher you go, the less work you're going to do. The higher you get in any field, the less work you're going to do because you learn to delegate. You learn to pass it on to somebody else. You learn to live somebody else's responsibility. They used to send me emails, tons of emails, because I ran 2 distribution centers, Later in my career, before I left corporate America, I was responsible for 2 distribution centers, one in Detroit and one in Chicago. And I spent most of my time flying back and forth, not doing any work. I was just moving back and forth. Now, I started at one job at McDonald's, moved up through the corporate, different fields, different jobs, different things like that, because I was always going for the next position. I was always building on my root chakra. So I got to a job where I just flew back and forth, and they sent all these emails. And so I learned to master to read the 4 sentences in front of my email, my name. It ain't that much work, Lee. You're doing about it the wrong way. It ain't that much work. To get to a high position, it doesn't even require work. It requires people liking you. Come on, let me tell you something about jobs, right? Most people get jobs not for their qualification, it's whether the person likes you. Divine Rising, Keeper. The most people get jobs was who you know, who likes you. Who likes you. We've seen people get promoted time after time and are ill qualified for their jobs. This is not a political statement. I don't do politics, but are ill qualified for their job, but I like you. I like you. So it's always, if you say it's who you know, it's always who likes you. And I'm a very likable person. So I got promoted a lot. Go out to those lunches. A lot of people say, I ain't hanging out with nobody. I don't like these people. A lot of you guys are keeping it too real. As Dave Chappelle, when keeping it real goes wrong. I mean, if you're going to play the game, play the game. You a piece on the board. You in there, you a pawn, you a piece on the board trying to get to the king. You already in the game. You know, I don't want to play the game. You in the game. What you mean you don't want to play the game? You been moved around like you like crazy. I don't play the game. Okay, well, you in the game, okay? That's just silly. I am not, we said righteous, okay. I thought you almost said religion. Almost scared me, Denise. You already in the game, people. You got to learn to network. Your network is your network. This is, if you want to stay in that corporate field, you want to stay in those jobs, please use these techniques to get to your highest self in them. I may not be able to convince you that you have a greatness in you, that you have something you want to achieve, but there is a way for you to achieve your highest self in your job by understanding how you have blockages in your chakra that are preventing you from going to your higher self. You wouldn't believe the perks my son gets. You wouldn't believe the perks he gets. Don't do anything, always complaining about how he overworked. Because he basically sending emails around to people. Let's move on. I'm just trying to give you game on how, if you're going to stay in corporate America, there's a way to work that. It still goes back to your chakra, still goes back to your root chakra, you feeling secure and safe and enough to make chances. You're never going to feel safe and secure in that job anyway. They're never going to pay you enough for you to feel safe and secure. Self-work and abundance. Our self-work directly influences our ability to attract wealth. I'm going to read that again. Our self-work directly influences our ability to attract wealth. You are not being paid what you're worth. Believe that. A balanced root chakra fosters a healthy sense of self-esteem, empowering individuals to believe that they deserve financial abundance. You are never going to be paid what you're worth. It ain't possible. It ain't possible. It's the distribution of labor. I cannot pay you what you're worth because I got to pay everything else out of you. So if some job is offering you 18, you're probably worth maybe about 25 to 30. A lot of you guys are being gaslighted and believing that you're not valuable, that they can replace you, that you're not important, then why are you there? Why am I here? If I'm so replaceable, why am I here? Why did you hire me? When I used to interview for jobs, I figured they wanted the best person, and I was the best person. I just believed that. You know? The truth is out there. The truth is out there. When you believe you have a value, other people will see your value. When you believe you are important in your heart, other people will see that. When you know that you know that you know that you are worth more, you're going to draw that energy to you. But a lot of you are convinced that if you lose this job, that you won't be able to find anything else, that you won't be able to get anything else. You got that one, you can get another one. You have to go and you have to understand your value, your importance. You really have to understand that you were chosen for a reason. And not think that, oh, they could get anybody to do it. No, they chose you. Use that to grow on. Use that to grow on. Know that if someone else chose you, then you can be chosen again. If you don't have a lot of self-esteem, a lot of confidence in your ability, if you feel like you don't have enough education. Look, let me tell you something. Jobs are not about education. That's another lie. They are not about education. It is whoever's the most capable to do the work. That's why they will hire somebody with experience above a degree. Who is ever the most capable of doing the work. When I used to apply for a job, and give you an example, they say, do you know how to work? And you guys may have heard this before. I say, do you know how to work the copy of 342? Copy of 342? That's all I did at my job. That's all I did at my job was work the copy of the 342. All right? Yeah. I was the man. They came to me. I remember one time the repairman came to me and asked me how to repair the 342. All right? That's how good I was at it, right? Never seen a 342. Don't know what the hell they're talking about. All right? Get to the job. Get hired. You hired. Okay? You hired. All right? Get on the job. The manager, who's never the human resource person, the manager hires you. The human resource person hires you on the description of what they want. The manager actually knows what he wants. Okay? But you show up. The manager says, hey. He puts you on the 342. He said, okay, do the 342. You said 342. Oh, I think you meant the 3412. Oh, I only worked on the 3412. I'm not really familiar with the 342. And he trains you on the 342 because you already hired. Oh my God. Why would you go at a job and say you don't know something? You're going to be trained. Oh my God. Every job is going to train you. So why would you sit in an interview talking about what you don't know? Unless there's a quiz or a test or something where you have to put it on the floor. Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, did that all the time in my job. Yeah. The repairman asked me about it. Yeah. Get to the job, they train me on it, or you just listen, get with somebody who knows what they're doing and just connect with them and watch them do it. You have a brain. You can figure it out. You know your own value. You know you got this. If you get up in them, I got this. Don't worry about that. I got me. That's that security in that root chakra because you have broken up all this trauma. How does trauma get into situations? I fell off my bike, riding it, clowning it, broke my collarbone. I do not get on bikes anymore. That is a trauma in my chakras. I feel insecure on bikes. I don't ride bike because I couldn't heal the trauma. I just don't like riding bikes anyway. So this is a good reason not to ride a bike, okay? But I know how to heal that trauma if I wanted to. That's what trauma is. Trauma is a situation you have experienced that you're still holding on to. Please tap the screen, show the love, share the live, people. Share the live. We got a little bit more to go here. Let's try to get through all of this. I am offering a chakra kit for your root chakra, a practice. I mentioned earlier, I give people practices and they take them and they don't really use them, or they're too busy, or they just love being in that pain. If you really want to work on your root chakra, there is a kit. Frankincense oil, you're going to rub that on that root chakra daily. You're going to wear the bracelet to bring that energy back, and you're going to throw this in your pocket. Keep it on your person. Do this daily to break up any trauma or energy in your chakra. We specifically working on the root chakra. If this resonates with you and you feel like you may have a blockage in your security, if you're like Evander Holyfield, about to give somebody $20 million and you're worth $1 million, please work on your, somebody who knows. This is Jasper. This is Jasper. Please, somebody who know Evander Holyfield, give him this kit so he can work on his root chakra because he's being used. Okay? He had the potential to knock you out, and somebody still took $20 million away from him. It's crazy work out here, people. It's crazy work. We're about to head for some very interesting time. I'm trying to get you aligned and in the right place so you can move accordingly. Please believe me. You're about to head for some very interesting time. Very interesting time. Believe what you want. A lot of people are very excited because it is a process to reach 5D Earth. You're going to have to go to 4D. It's going to be some very hard times for people. I hate that anyone will suffer. The root chakra is our connection to Earth and the physical realm. By grounding ourselves in the present moment, we can cultivate a mindset that supports financial security and abundance. The root chakra keeps us grounded here. It is important to be grounded here. As we raise our consciousness to a higher connection to divine, we are supposed to be here. You are here for a reason. You are supposed to be here. Nothing happens accidentally. It's all part of the design. Overcoming limited beliefs. A blocked root chakra may lead to limited beliefs about money, such as money is the root of all evil. Who knows that phrase is incorrect? Who knows that phrase is incorrect? You say you got the right attitude about money, and then you say, oh, you broke. How's that the right attitude? That's like being a football player saying, I can't do this. I can't win. How do you have the right attitude about money when you think money is the root? Thank you, Nicole. Somebody knows the truth out here. The love of money is the root of all evil. Money is not the root of all evil. Money is a tool, just like frankincense is a tool, just like this bracelet is a tool, just like this selenite knife is a tool. Money is a tool. Rapper Big L said that. I think it's from the Bible. Faith with fitness. When I was in college, you had to cite your sources. I don't know how old Faith is, but when I was in college, I had to cite my sources, and I don't think citing rappers. That's funny. Yeah, money is energy. I can imagine my citing a rapper, my professor would be like, what? Yeah, Big Pun said that. Big Pun said that. You're like, what? I know, Faith. I'm messing with you. It comes from the Bible. All right. The Bible probably stole it from somebody, but we'll leave it there. All right. Cite your sources, people. Cite your sources, okay? I want everyone in here to cite your sources, okay? We're gonna see how deep the game goes. We're gonna see if you know what you know. Cite your source. Cite that source. When you're in an argument or discussion, I don't like to argue. When you're in a discussion with somebody and they just say cite your source. Cite your source, okay? And then what? Cite where you got that from. Cite where you got that from. Oh, that's a source. The Lord said to me. That's your source? The Lord said to me. Is that your source? That's what you're going with? Okay. We through. We through here. We are through here, okay? I had a discussion with somebody about the Bible, and I've read the Bible a couple times. I think there's a lot of truth in it. People think I'm anti-Bible. They might think I'm anti-God. I love God. Let me say that now. All right. I call it divine source because God has been misused and corrupted. God means good orderly direction. When I try to figure something out, I look at what God has aligned for me to see. It's good orderly direction. I can see the presence of what God means in the world. If I have a question, I go into the woods. I listen to God. I can see God, good orderly direction. If you think I am anti-divine source, you really are not understanding what I'm saying. I am trying to get you closer to divine source. I'm trying to get all the noise out of the way, all the lies out of the way, so you can know divine source for yourself. So we're talking about the Bible, and I asked him, when's the last time he read it? When's the last time he studied it? And he says, I haven't. How are you discussing something that you have not even read? You are just repeating something you heard. I heard. I'm reading actually what it says, and I'm thinking I'm trying to have a discussion with someone who may have gotten a different understanding of it. And I appreciate interpretation. You may understand it differently. Let's have that discussion. But you have not even read it? And you're telling me Jesus saved? You're telling me Jesus saves? And I said that is not the name of that individual that brought Christ consciousness to this plane of existence. Please tell me his correct name so we can have a discussion about that. And you tell me you don't know his name. If I asked you, where did you get the word Jesus from when J did not exist? Thank you. When J did not exist, why are you saying it's Jesus and J did not exist? When that story was told, you don't know how it came to be Jesus. Keep it moving. I cannot have a discussion with you. Oh, I'm going to answer this really quick and we're going to be done with it. There's no such thing as hell. There's no such thing as hell. You may be living in hell right now. I tend to live in heaven, but you may be in hell right now. There's no such thing as hell. Okay, we're not going to get deep into that. We're not going to get there. I know Kiefer want to go there. We're not going to get into that. We get too far off the point. I'm trying to be nice, user 622. But we're not going to hell. We're not going to hell. If you want to go to hell, good luck on that. Hell can be what you make it. Hell is your perception of reality. You tell somebody who's suffering, who's crippled, who cannot function in this civilization, this life, and they're not a good person, and you tell them they're going to hell, you don't know their pain. You don't know them. You don't know them. You got so many religious people. I've been sent to hell by every religion. That is a form of manipulation. That is a threat. That is a threat. It is a form of coercion. It is a state of consciousness. Correct. It is a state. Some people are here. Some people are here. Some people are here. All right. If I have to threaten you to make you act right or promise you, let's go over this really quick. Really quick. All right. Not today, user 6622. Nicole, Not today, user 622. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's focus, people. Let's focus. Let's focus. Let's focus. We're talking about the root chakra. Everyone wants to get into a theological discussion. All right, let's focus. We're talking about that root chakra. Higher consciousness. I want to share this, guys, with you really quick. Higher consciousness consists of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faith. It's a matter of self-control, self-sovereignty. That's what you know when you're in higher consciousness. Let's not get too far away. Let's not get too far away. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. I only have a couple more minutes. I appreciate you guys. I'm only gonna be this on a couple more minutes on this. All right, let's finish this up. Overcoming limited beliefs. The money is not the root of all evil. If you're saying that, you're blocking your root chakra. I will never have enough. You're blocking your root chakra. You need to stop repeating things or thinking things that are keeping you in a state of lack. Well, I just can't stop thinking them, Baba. I can't stop thinking because you have to work on that chakra. You have to clear that energy up on the chakra. I offer a kit as a constant practice. If you do not want the kit, you can wear red. You can listen to the frequency. You can meditate. You can do affirmation. People find that hard to do because it is not a bam, wham, thank you, ma'am type of thing. It takes consistency. It takes practices. You have to constantly work at it. That's why I offer the kit, so you can constantly work at clearing this energy out of that root chakra. If you do not want the kit, listen to the frequency every day. You have to be consistent. And not only do you have to be consistent, you have to be repetitive because other blockages will come into that chakra. When you open that refrigerator and that light bulb blind you because there's no food in there, it's hard to live in prosperity. It's hard to be positive when you're hungry. You're not going to be able to do it on your own. You need to get some of this oil and rub it on that chakra. Oh, you're quite welcome, Lucy. Have a great day today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lucy listens to my Starseed Awakening YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber, please go there. I reload these back up so you can listen to them at your own convenience. I really love my YouTube followers. I got the bestest message from someone, and that meant the world to me, that it helped them in some way. I love you guys, but though YouTube, they hit a different way. They my favorite people. All you guys my people, but they my favorite people. Okay? So it's hard to live in positivity and reaffirmness and security when you're looking at freezer and that light bulb is too bright because ain't nothing blocking that light. It's hard to be positive, Baba. It's hard to be positive, Baba. Put that in your pocket. Rub this oil on and allow that energy to break up that lack in you because you're attracting that lack. You're attracting that scarcity. You're creating the world that you desire through those blockages. Allow that energy to break up in you, and then you'll see things start to happen for you. You'll see things start to happen for you. I wish I could say give it all over to Jesus and he'll make a way, but I don't know who Jesus is, so. The root chakra plays a role in our resilience. By feeling grounded and secure, individuals can bounce back from financial setbacks and continue to strive for their goals. If I told you that life was not going to keep lifing, I apologize for lying to you. I don't think I told you that. Things are going to continue to happen. Life is going to keep lifing. People are going to keep being people. You need to have the ability to bounce back. You need to have the ability to know that you know that you know. I will be wealthy. I will be successful. I will have more than enough. You have to know that you know that you know, even when it doesn't look like it to everyone else. Because those be the same people who say, I knew it. I knew it. I just knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew it, bro. Now you got $5. You got $10. I knew you going to make it, man. I was always with you. You know, sometimes the people closest to you are the ones that cause the most trauma. Sometimes the people who say they love you are the ones that cause the most trauma in your life by not believing in you, by not supporting you. But you have to know that you know that you know. It's good when you find somebody that believes in you. It is good. But even if you found no one, you have to believe in yourself. And you have to know there are going to be some difficult times. There's going to be some problems. Sometimes things are not going to work. I jump on this app. I'm always surprised that it works. Because sometimes it's doing a lot. I don't know if you guys create content, if you share your stories any kind of way, but sometimes the app does the most. But I have to be resilient and confident that I am sharing what I need to share. To all my subscribers out there, we have a transit coming up November 11th, 11/11. It's a very special day. Thank you, Nicole, for bringing that to my attention. If you're not taking a part of this Venus enter Capricorn, you should become a subscriber. We're going to work on particular chakras during this transit. The transits are movements of the planets. There's a Mercury retrograde that everyone can jump on and blame it for all their problems. The energies of the planets are movements that allow us to tap into frequencies. I don't know what frequencies you're trying to get to. That's a broad question. Okay? If you are a subscriber, we're going to be working on Venus enter Capricorn November 11/11. I will come on at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Then we'll be going to sub. If you are one of my subscribers, get you all the chakra bracelets so you'll know which energy we're working with. We work with frequencies, which is energy. You're ready to go. Get you one of these kits so you'll know which frequencies we're working with to break up that energy in our chakras. That's Venus is entering Capricorn 11/11. We will be doing a sub only. We only do our subs on the days of transits. If anything I said has resonated with you today and you want to work on your root chakra, I offer a kit for you to work on. Frankincense oil, jasper, and a red bracelet. You're free to put together your own kit. Joshua, thank you, Joshua. I look forward to you. I think you're going to get a lot out of it, Joshua. Thank you for subscribing. If you need a kit, check it out. If you want to work on your root chakra, I mentioned to listen to order the kit. I have no idea what you're talking about. Welcome, Joshua, becoming a subscriber. A lot of people want to come in. They want the fast, quick answer. Maybe you need to hang around a little bit. Thank you, Shaba Baby. Thank you. I hope that something I said resonated with someone. I appreciate you ordering the kit. If you have any questions, I am always open to helping you in your journey. Oh, what is the frequency of, well, let me look it up if you got patience. The frequency of the root chakra. (396 hertz). No problem. Oh, I don't know what this light bulb is, but you've been on it today. I am truly appreciated for you. I don't hold a lot of information in my head because I can always look things up. I don't hold a lot of information in my head because I can always look things up. But if you want to listen to that frequency, I think your kit is going to work better for you because I'm not sure if you're going to listen to that frequency enough. It cannot be a one-off when we do this work. It cannot be a one-off. It's not just going to be wham and it's done. It has to be consistent. That's why I offer the kit. Wear the kit consistently and you continue to break that energy up. I hope that helped. I'm here for a reason. I hope that, I don't want to mispronounce your name, Shala baby. But I offer the kit as a consistent way of working on your energy. If you're not working on your energy every day, yeah, you need to work on it every day. You need to work on it every day. Things are always happening, and we need to be constantly working on it. If you wash your clothes, why? They get dirty. If you wash your body, why? It gets dirty. Life happens. You can be in your home all day, and you still need to wash your A. Okay? Just because you didn't go outside don't mean that you're not dirty. Okay? If you're home all day, to all my home workers walking around with a mixed uniform on, I got a shirt on top and pajamas on the bottom, please wash your A. I appreciate you, Andrew. Please wash your A. Even if you're working at home, you have to clean your body. You have to work on your chakra every day. Every day. You have to work on your chakras constantly. All right? I know you at home and you say, ain't nobody going to smell me. You should smell yourself. You should smell yourself. Okay? You know, it's funny. People go out. I saw a young lady in a whole onesie outfit. I'm going to say this before I go, you guys. I saw a lady in a onesie outfit at a store. I was puzzled. I was very puzzled because I don't think she got dressed, showered, and cleaned herself and put on the onesie. I don't think she got dressed and put on the onesie. That would be, I don't know, maybe she did. I wouldn't suppose that she got dressed and put on the onesie. I think she slept in the onesie and it came out in the onesie, which put a whole nother level of disgust in my mind, okay? That you would do that, right? And the thing is, like a lot of people would say, right? A lot of people would say, oh, right, what does it matter? If you don't like it, don't look. That's a lot of statement people. Don't like it, you don't look. It is not about me liking it. It's about you respecting yourself. How you view yourself, okay? How do you view yourself and what is the image you want to project to the world, okay? Do you want to project to the world that I don't care if my A stank? That's the image you want to give the world? That I don't care if my A stank? Okay? Maybe that is. I consider it's a form of mental illness and a blockage in one of your chakras. That you don't care how you show up. You should care how you show up, people. Okay? In your chakras, they're here for a reason. That's like saying, I don't care if someone beat the A out of me. Why wouldn't you care if someone beat the A out of you? You don't care nothing about yourself? I don't care if someone abuses me. What you mean? You don't care for people. That means that you have a blockage somewhere. Okay? So to me, it's not about whether I like it or not. It's empathy that somewhere in your chakras are blocked that you come out in your onesie. I know y'all said, Baba, you go too deep. You go too deep. But I see spirituality in everything. I see energy in everything. All right? I feel energy in everything. But let me close this out. I look forward. I think it's Monday. We will be doing our sub live 11/11. All right, look forward. I'm always excited for the work with my subs. We get it in. We get it in. We get it in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys stopping in, allowing me to share my journey with you. I hope you can take something away in this message that serves you and your higher self. The power is in you. We need to just break it up and allow it out. All right. Please check out my YouTube channel. Please subscribe so I can get on YouTube more. I will look at Nicole. I always look at all your videos. I know you're excited. We're gonna be working on that 0 point chakra so we can get blessings to you, Joshua. we're going to be working on that 0 point chakra, Nicole, so we can get the messages. You know, I think they're in your dreams now. Nicole works with her 0 point chakra. If you guys are a star seed or a light worker and you want to work with your 0 point chakra, please reach out to me. I don't have the program yet. I haven't received it, but I will get it for you to work on that. Let me say this in closing. I want to wish everyone love and light in their journey and that you have a great day. I want to say mind my mind, mind my mouth, and mind my heart. Love and light in your journeys.